Chairman Hinojosa and members of the subcommittee, I appreciate the opportunity to talk with you today about the federally funded adult education programs that the Department of Education administers and the significant role they can play in supporting America's economic recovery. Adult education is an important part of the Workforce Investment Act, and we appreciate your recognition of its role in helping adults to increase their literacy skills, to learn English, to transition to post-secondary education, and obtain jobs that pay family-supporting wages. I would like to note that the Adult Education State Grant Program is one of only 6 department programs to achieve an effective rating under the OMB PART review, which is designed to assess and improve program performance and identify program strengths and weaknesses. So who does this program serve? Adults eligible for services are at least 16 years old, are beyond their state's age for compulsory school attendance, are not enrolled in high school, and lack sufficient mastery of basic education or English proficiency. More than 2.3 million students enrolled in the adult education program nationwide last year. 45% of those students enrolled in English literacy classes to improve their English proficiency. 41% enrolled in adult basic ed programs, which provides instruction to adults in reading and math below the 8th grade level, and 14% enrolled in adult secondary programs, which provide instruction between the 9th and 12th grade levels. Hispanics comprise the largest ethnic group enrolled in adult education at about 44%, followed by whites, African Americans, and Asians. Adult education programs serve a significant youth population, primarily high school dropouts. Last year, more than 1/3 of students, or 850,000, enrolled in adult education were between the ages of 16 and 24. Nearly 500,000 of these young learners had math and reading skills below the 8th grade level. More than 1 million adults enroll in programs to improve their English proficiency. 3/4 of these adults had English literacy levels at low beginning to low intermediate, indicating a significant need to improve both spoken and written English language skills. Appropriations for the Adult Education State Grant Program have remained at approximately $650 million annually for the last 5 years. Federal dollars appropriated under AFLA support adult learning through more than 4,100 providers nationwide. Slightly more than half of these are local education agencies, 16% are post-secondary institutions, 21% are community-based organizations, and about 3% are faith-based organizations. The law requires states to establish outcome-based accountability systems to determine the effectiveness of local providers in continuously improving adult education activities. Student outcomes that states report are on educational gains, attainment of a high school diploma, entry into post-secondary education or training, obtaining and retaining employment. In the last 5 years, over 3.9 million enrolled adults, or almost 40%, have improved reading, math, and English proficiency as a result of their enrollment in adult education. And 51% of the people who came with the goal of getting a GED were successful in achieving that goal. The program also helped over 600,000 people to get jobs. But many challenges still exist in the job market where the bar for literacy skills that are required for family supporting wages is constantly being raised. Our federal-state partnership serves only a very small portion of adults who need literacy instruction. And America's high school dropout rate is significant, and students who leave high school frequently look to adult education to provide the education and support they need to earn the secondary credential required for even the most basic employment. Adults need post-secondary credentials to obtain jobs that will allow them to feed their families and pay their mortgages, and yet 65% of adults have no associate or higher degrees. Immigrants need to learn English for employment and to participate in civic functions that are necessary for life in our democracy, yet 1/3 of foreign-born persons in the United States do not have a high school diploma, and nearly 18 million are limited in their proficiency in English. How is the department addressing these challenges? We have created initiatives designed to address the challenges facing adult education programs nationwide by enhancing teacher quality and stimulating development and innovation. In recent years, Congress has appropriated between $7 million and $9 million for national leadership activities, and we use these funds to help address our current economic challenges. One such effort, the Adult Basic Education Career Connections Project, is expanding the pipeline to post-secondary occupational training by preparing low-skilled adults for entry into and advancement in high-demand employment based on regional economic needs. Several states have launched large-scale efforts to realign their adult education systems with these pathway models. The state of Washington has developed its IBEST model that delivers English as a second language instruction integrated with occupational skills training. And states are also using funds available to them under their incentive grant program, Section 503 of WIA, to support these efforts. For instance, Oregon has invested incentive money to connect its adult basic skills program to its post-secondary pathways, and Ohio is involved in a similar effort.
The conclusion, I would ask you to please do so, and be assured that I will include the entire statement into the record.
Thank you for this opportunity to testify about the department's adult ed program, and we look forward to working with you to support the needs of adult learners. I'm happy to respond to any questions.
Thank you.